Hey everybody, it's Chainsaw Reacts back once again with the reaction, guys. Today, guys, of course, we are continuing the Avengers: Earth's Mightiest Heroes. This is Season 2, Episode 17. I love this title. Ultron Unlimited. Okay, so we are getting a continuation of the Ultron reveal, the big thing that happened with the Vision episode. Now, I should have assumed that Ultron was in the episode just because Vision's there. He's talking about his master, and he was his master's vision or whatever. And it's like, okay, but it just didn't click until he showed up. And there's a reason why Vision was going after adamantium and vibranium and all that kind of stuff. So there was like layers upon layers in terms of Ultron using his vision to seek out this stuff. And it was a crazy episode with Vision and everything. And so Ultron Unlimited. So I'm assuming, based on the title, it's the continuation, of course, of what they were setting up in the Vision episode. Which is exciting, because honestly, I loved what they did with Ultron in this show, because he was so menacing. They were setting it up. Took a little bit of time in Season 1. We were building up. We were getting to the point of finally having Ultron on the show. And very well done. Very, very well done. Honestly, better than what they did in the MCU. Because James Spader was fantastic as Ultron the voice, but I just feel like they didn't really do as much as they could have done with Ultron in the MCU. But here, they did a great job of the slow build-up to that point where everything changed. And so I'm excited to see what they do with this, because some time has passed since, of course, the last time we saw Ultron in terms of the storyline with all the characters dealing with Ultron. He's been in hiding all this time. I mean, obviously, Ultron was not gone when they defeated Ultron, like clearly as day. But yeah, so I'm excited. Let's get into it now, guys, and check out what this episode has to offer to us. I'm loving the show. We're unfortunately in the last batch of episodes, and it'll be over, and it fucking sucks. But at least we have these episodes to look at and enjoy, and at least it was made to a certain extent, you know, instead of never happening at all. So here we go, guys. Ultron Unlimited. Let's go.
What did you want to see me about?
Thanks for coming, Ms. Marvel. Let me get to the chase. We've been reevaluating your performance with the Avengers. You're not good enough.
What the hell's going on? It's Ultron.
I don't understand.
Who said anything about my being Tony? Say hello to Iron Man 2.0. She cared more about Iron Man's opinion of her than any potential threat.
Emotions are irrelevant, therefore imperfect.
And yet we are to simulate that imperfection.
Oh,
Therefore,
oh my god, really?
Enough.
Interface complete.
We await your command.
God,
You are to locate and observe target designation.
this is good.
Free of the chaos that plagues them.
Wow.
My control, they are now perfect. And synthezoids will inherit this planet and beyond.
Some might say this is kind of like the Skrull invasion. This is a little bit more complex because of Ultron's connection to the Avengers.
Jarvis will let me know if something's up. Have you even looked at this thing?
Willie.
Did you see what it can do? It can shield multiple people. It's got a dozen different shape configurations.
Hmm.
You have to try and figure some of this stuff out.
Thanks. But I'd rather talk to a person than a machine. All this
Makes sense.
technology feels like people are losing touch with each other.
All I know
I agree.
is that this thing.
Do not resist.
That's not gonna happen, machine.
Hmm. Oh. There you go. Okay. Okay, good. Good, good.
Where is Captain America?
Captain America has been obliterated. Only his shield remains. I await your command.
Wait, no. No, 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 no. No, no, no. That's actually Cap. Ooh. In the eye. Dang.
What do you want with me?
Oh. Do they not have a copy of Wasp?
I did not mean error. I have deviated from my programming.
Yes, he has.
Maybe you haven't noticed, but we don't need you anymore, Thor. We think it'd be better if you just left Earth altogether.
What? Iron Man, I do not understand.
They're trying to get him to
What
leave
is
without
it?
fighting him. Exactly.
You believe you
Hulk is still gone, by the way.
I'm really just a distraction.
Exactly. Reveal their robots. That's the other. See, that I think that's actually Cap.
You were not to harm her.
I was like, that Ultron did that. Damn.
There was an error, but I do not understand.
Ultron, what are you doing? You're making robot Avengers? What are you trying to do? Replace us?
What? What is this?
Your mind will be transferred into a mechanical body. Designation, Jocasta.
Okay.
Do not resist.
That's fucked.
Place him in a containment tube.
See, it cuts to him. It cuts to him. He knows. See, exactly. See? Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Did you really believe that you could deceive me, Captain America?
Come on. Come on, Cap. You got this. Maybe.
End this.
You cannot win. What do you have
They
to
won
gain?
before.
You think I'm fighting for me? To save my own life? That's why you'll never win. I'm not fighting for me. I'm fighting for them. And that's something you'll never understand, machine.
Vision. Good job, man. That's not really Mjolnir. Exactly. Exactly. Damn. This is interesting. It gives you the ability to kind of show some pretty, like that. How this breaking apart, like how it would look if this was like a TVMA show, but not really because it's robots. A combination should work, I would think. That was a cool shot. At least they're all trying.
I will never stop until each and every one of you are dead.
No, I will not allow this.
Prepare it.
Oh. Oh, shit. Unacceptable. Said Vision. I was like, are they going to kill Vision off? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised.
I wish to be perfect, but I believe that means to be more human.
That's a good thing. I mean, at least Vision learned. There you have it, guys. Ultron Unlimited. Wow, there's a lot of things to talk about in this episode. Some really good stuff here. Holy crap, I couldn't get enough of it. I wanted more. I honestly wanted more, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm not really sure if people on YouTube who watch this reaction will hear this portion, so I definitely want to bring this up again because I said it during the reaction. Like I said, I'm not sure if edited it'll get through or not on Patreon. Of course, it's there, but I want to bring this up because I saw the comparison there. This is kind of similar to the Skrull situation where the Skrulls are able to turn into anybody, and Ultron was creating, as it was phrased, Robo-Avengers. I think that's what Hawkeye said, Robo-Avengers, but, you know, Robot Avengers, like replacing them, essentially. And he was just doing Avengers. Like, Ultron wasn't covering, like, you know, S.H.I.E.L.D. and all this other kind of stuff that the Skrulls are doing, but the comparison's there because it's kind of the same thing. We had Ms. Marvel show up, Carol. It seems like it was odd. Tony's talking to her. You can't really see his, you know, face or whatever, even though he has the helmet on. We're not seeing it. And then we see that it's not him. It's Tony's voice, but it's fake. And Ultron has created robot Avengers essentially to replace them. And one by one, they're being taken out. Now, the one thing is interesting, I thought was really interesting, is that Wasp didn't have a duplicate. And I'm like, okay, it's just Vision there. Where's the duplicate of Wasp? And it turns out Ultron had a very special plan. I thought this was really interesting. He had a body that he was going to transfer her consciousness, her mind, I guess, to this body so she can become perfect like him. And by the way, Ultron's design with adamantium is freaking awesome. It was really cool to see that new design. Wish you saw more of the fighting from him because it was really towards the end of the episode when everything was going down. But I thought it was interesting that we, of course, had Vision back. We're going one by one and all that kind of stuff. And I don't think they did the best job in terms of, like, if I was a little kid watching this show and then we see Cap, Robot Cap, walking out and it's actually Cap, and he's like, nothing left of Captain America except for his shield. Maybe if I was a kid, I would have believed, oh, wait, Cap's dead? What? But I kind of figured immediately, okay, this is actually Cap pretending to be Robot Cap. Pretty good ploy, but obviously Ultron's like, I knew the second you walked in, you weren't who you were. You're actually Cap. I knew. So it's okay, because we had to have someone able to get in. Because I'm thinking, okay, even though I'm thinking this Cap, he's playing the part. When they're fighting Thor, he's playing that part. But if Cap actually was replaced with Robot Cap, who out of everybody is going to stop this? Is the Hulk going to show up? Because we haven't seen him in a long time. No, it's not going to happen. Is Vision going to save all of them? It turns out Vision actually does, but Cap's still around, and he was still fighting. And I like the fact that they use Cap, because Cap is, I think the heart of the Avengers. Like, he is the guy that is able to give amazing speeches. That's why the Skrulls smartly used Skrull Cap as a way to try to bring Earth together to accept the Skrulls, because Cap can give great speeches and he brings people together. I mean, they're very notable at showing that over and over and over. They had Cap, the actual Cap, when they were captured by Skrulls, telling all these different characters, heroes and villains, brought them together to help each other to escape where they were being held by Skrulls. And then they use fake Cap, Skrull Cap, to give that speech to try to bring the Earth together to accept change because of the Skrulls, right? Then they use Cap to bring the people underground during the Spider-Man episode, bring them together, and the actual pedestrians, regular people, throwing rocks at the Serpent Society, trying to, like, fight in their own way, but he brought them together down there when there was no hope, and they have no help coming. He was able to bring them together. And even though some of those people hated him because they believe that he was the one trying to tell everybody that the Skrulls are good for us, and they're good. It's good for change, They believed that, yet they still worked with him, and they believed in him. So once again in this, we have Cap give a really touching speech about being a human to Vision, because Vision questions, why are you still fighting? Like, you're just flesh and bone. Why? He's like, I'm not fighting for myself. I'm fighting for them. And he points to all the Avengers who are being tortured by this, like, electricity and shit. And he's like, I'm fighting for them. And it was a really good, I can't remember all the rest of the speech, but it was so well done. And that's what makes me think that Cap is the heart of the Avengers. And that turns Vision, because Vision's like, at the very end, when I don't think he died there. I think Vision may still be around. I'm not really sure. I don't think he died there. But he said that he was created to be perfect, and he realizes that means I have to be more human. I have to be more like a human and less like what Ultron wanted me to be. Because Ultron created me as his vision of the world, or like the vision of perfection, or whatever. Like it was Ultron's first creation. Turns out Vision, like, wanted nothing to do with what Ultron wanted. So having Vision shoot past Cap to destroy all those things holding the Avengers, and then them to turn tides and destroy and demolish all of the robot Avengers was awesome as hell. And then, of course, Ultron in his final form, Adamantium, was pretty cool. Now, I don't know if we're going to see Ultron again, because I don't think he's actually gone. Because Ultron truly can never be gone, I don't think. But maybe this is the last time we do see him, in terms of maybe they had a plan for a third season. He was going to come back, but like I said, we don't have it. We don't have a third season. But it was pretty cool to see the new design. And I like the shot of where Vision was not to harm Wasp, and he still does. And then Ultron just fires a blast, and Vision flies back. He's like, I told you not to. He's like, and then Vision questions what's so different about her. He's like, in your programming, you cannot question me. The fact that Vision did is because he was breaking his programming. He was becoming more of what Vision becomes and what Vision ends up being than Vision, you know, just following under Ultron's orders, because Vision has always been a character, at least in my perspective, that is not going to just follow under a certain order or a criteria. Vision evolves. Vision becomes something else as he learns and grows. So for Vision to, for Ultron to think that Vision's just going to follow him the whole time is a little bit ridiculous, and he should have seen that coming from a mile away, but Ultron just wasn't really focused on that. Ultron was too busy, I think, building these fake Avengers, and not so much thinking of the fact that my creation, my first one, may turn on me. He should have suspected it once Vision was questioning why Wasp was different. Why was this so different? It's because of Hank. I think I'd mentioned in a reaction that with how Ultron is connected to all these characters, I said especially Tony. He is to an extent, but I'm really meant to say Hank, but I was just, for some reason, the MCU popped in my head because, of course, Ultron is tied in through what Tony was doing in the MCU, but in this version, it's all about Hank created Ultron, and, of course, Tony was a part of it as well, so it really does affect everybody, but still, you get my point. But it was really cool to see them all working together to fight back against Ultron, and to kind of see this Ultron return with a new design and having Vision. So I don't think Vision's dead. I don't know, we'll have to wait and see, but yeah, I really enjoyed this episode. I really got a kick out of everything. It was just another great episode. Another great episode of a show that unfortunately is going to be ending soon. So anyways, what did you guys think of this not reaction? Well, what did you think of the reaction? But what did you think of the episode of Avengers Earth's Mightiest Heroes? What did you guys think of Ultron Unlimited? Whatever thoughts you have, let me know in the comment section below, guys. Talk to you guys soon.